And now it's time to choose 1-year goals. This is really easy because all you're saying is which part of the 5-year goals do we need to accomplish in the next 12 months? See, this is getting easy because you know what the BHAG is, you know the ultimate dream, you know the milestones on the way to the BHAG, the 5-year goals. Now just reverse engineer it back and say, okay, in order to reach those 5-year goals, what do we need to do this year? I would also say choose no more than 5. It might be hard for you. And if you have 25 1-year goals up on a flip chart somewhere, well, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't all be done, but choose 5 big rocks out of those 25. And then the other 20 are going to land on someone's plate. It's not like they don't need to be done, but which ones are the main focus for the whole company? That's what you're choosing in those 1-year goals. Once you have your 1-year goals, put them through this checklist to see if they're really the proper goals that you should have. Do the goals help fulfill your purpose? Do they deliver on your brand promises? Do they move you towards your BHAG? Do they seize your opportunities? Do they mitigate your threats? Do they capitalize on trends? Do they help you achieve your 5-year goals? If the answer to these is yes, you know you've got the goals nailed. If the answer is no to some of them, you may want to go back and rethink some of those goals. And again, it's your turn to fill in your own strategic plan. So put your 1-year goals in that 3rd column on the right-hand side, just fill them in. Now I'm also going to suggest that of your 5 top 1-year goals that you choose one top company goal that's more important than all the others. This is going to lead to a really interesting discussion. You might have debate on your team that they disagree with which one is the most important, but let that debate happen. Those unfiltered conversations are what makes this plan really useful because you're going to debate about it. And when you decide this is our top company goal, then designate it as such and write it in that 3rd column on your 1-page plan under top company goal. Write the most important goal that you're focusing on. It'll just help align everybody and it'll help them agree this is the most important thing we need to accomplish this year. Quarterly accountabilities. Now we're getting down to brass tacks. Now we're getting down to we're not just planning and dreaming and everything. Someone actually has to do something here, and you have to start as soon as our meeting is done, because if we don't get to work, all this planning and dreaming comes to nothing. So here we're asking which parts of the 1-year goals need to be accomplished in the next 90 days, and who's accountable to accomplish that goal? Who's actually going to do it? Choose no more than 3 per person. So every person in the room is going to leave with 3 clear accountabilities that they need to get done in the next 90 days. Write each person's accountabilities on the plan with names attached. See, it's getting very real now because it's public. The goal is on the plan, the person's name is on the plan, and you know when it needs to be accomplished, which is at the end of the quarter. Then review those accountabilities every week and every quarter. So I suggest having a management team meeting. We've got a whole course on meetings that you can look at to give you more detail on that. But it's just a quick 10-minute recap and regroup. It's not a big long show and tell. We're not sitting there for an hour or hours or something like that. We all hate meetings. But it's just a recap where we're going through our plan and we're just going through with each of those key people saying, are you going to have the accountabilities done by the end of 90 days? Just give us a green, yellow, or red. Green means, yeah, I'm for sure going to have it done by the end of the quarter. Yellow means, I have some concerns that I might not get it done. And red means, no, something has changed. I'm for sure not going to have it done. Let's have a discussion around it. See, that reminds everybody every week that you need to get this done in order for us to get the 1-year done, in order for us to achieve the 5-year, in order for us to get the BHAG. See, there's no magic in it, but it's a beautiful rhythm to that plan. And then just reset your quarterly goals every 90 days with that same team, and reset your 1-year goals once a year. Now you're on a rhythm. And when you've got that BHAG set, when you've got those 5-year goals set, you know you're going to achieve your goals if you just keep at it and keep doing the day-to-day stuff, the quarterly stuff, and you'll find that the 1-year, the 5-year, the BHAG automatically happen. Now just take your 1-page plan and fill in those quarterly accountabilities. Put the goal and put a name to the goal. That's the magic of it, is having an actual name there.